Good morning, SEMO, and welcome back to another episode of Hawk's Nest. I'm your host, Maddox Murphy, and joining me is Dylan Nooner. Today, we're going to look back at the NFL draft this past weekend and how that affected some of our SEMO football players. And we will also take a look at some of the new transfers coming into our basketball team. Today is also our last episode of the season as we head into summer break, so we'll be featuring our very last Athlete Spotlight of the Week. On that note, let's get into it.
This past weekend, the NFL draft took place in Detroit, and it saw former Red Hawks wide receiver Ryan Flournoy getting drafted in the 6th round by the Dallas Cowboys. Flournoy becomes just the 16th player in Red Hawks history to be drafted in the NFL. Flournoy, during his time at Southeast, recorded 118 catches for 1,800 yards and 13 touchdowns. In addition to Flournoy, we also saw another former Red Hawk get picked up by an NFL team. Defensive back Lawrence Johnson signed an undrafted free agent contract with the New Orleans Saints after the draft. Last year, Johnson started all 12 games for SEMO and was the second-leading tackler with 86 tackles. He was also first-team All-OVC and named to 3 different All-American teams during his time here at Southeast. So a very exciting weekend for not just Johnson and Flournoy, but also for the university. And we're really excited to see how both players perform at the next level, and we'll continue to follow them in their NFL career.
So moving from the football field back inside to the basketball courts, our SEMO men's basketball team has announced 2 new transfers coming onto the team. First up, we have Elliott Lowndes, a JUCO transfer from John A. Logan in Illinois, close by. He is a 7-foot, 220-pound forward. He played his last 2 years at John A. Logan, which actually won the 2023 NGCAA National Championship. He started 25 of 30 games, averaging 10.6 points and 7.5 rebounds, and finished with 105 blocks. So SEMO is really excited to have him on the program. And we also see Troy Cole Jr., another JUCO transfer from Highland Community College. He is a 6'5", 200-pound wing from Donaldsonville, Louisiana. He's a top scorer with 16.5 points per game in 2023 and 2024. And his shooting, he's really quite the sharpshooter. He started 30 of 33 games, shooting 49.7% from the field and just under 40% from the three-point line, as well as being ranked second on the team in assists and steals. So again, Coach Scorton is really excited about Troy, said that he brings a level of maturity, physicality, and toughness that they really need on the team. So I think both of these are great additions. I'll be excited to see them play. And obviously, SEMO basketball didn't exactly have the year that they wanted this year. So as we get some new guys moving in and some of the guys that have been here this season kind of stepping up into a new role, I think we should see some good things out of them this season. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, our very last Athlete Spotlight of the Week. Who do we have, Dylan?
Yeah, and since it's our last one, we couldn't just pick one. We actually have a co-athlete spotlight of the week this week, and it's 2 players from softball. It's Paige Hallowell and Patience Holman. They swept the OVC Weekly Awards this week. It was Paige Hallowell taking home Player of the Week. She hit .583 with 6 run scores, a double, 2 triples, home run, and 5 RBIs in just 4 games. She also had multiple 2-hit games, including a walk-off home run against Western Illinois. Then it was Patience Holman, no surprise, taking home Pitcher of the Week in the OVC. She was 2-0 with just a .57 ERA and 2 starts. She allowed only 1 earned run and struck out 6 in 12.1 innings of work. She also threw another complete game shutout over the weekend with 5 strikeouts against that Western Illinois team. So really just a great send-off for these 2 seniors as they finish up their Southeast career. And what did you think about their performance this week?
Yeah, I mean, SEMO softball looks dominant right now. And these 2 players in particular, like you said, what a way to kind of go out and end your career. I think it was a great showing for both of them, and it's really just kind of a testament to how they've played for most of the year. So I was really impressed with these players and this team, and I'm excited to see what they do going forward.
Yeah, definitely excited to see as they wrap up their regular season this weekend, and hopefully they still sit just a game back of Eastern Illinois in the OVC, so hopefully they can get some momentum and hopefully win that regular season title once again.
Well, that's a wrap on this season of Hawks Nest. Thanks for tuning in all year. Make sure to follow us on socials at Southeast Arrow and on Target Arrow for all the updates. I'm Maddox.
I'm Dylan.
And this is Hawks Nest. Have a great summer.